my channel. My name is Anastasia and this is The First Light. On this channel we're talking about anything that has to do with inner child, self-development, feeling fulfilled, finding your purpose, and the list goes on and on. And in today's video we're talking about anxiety. Well, anxiety versus excitement. What is so great about both of them? They both feel the exact same way in the body. Whether it is feeling cold sweat, heart racing, there is like a knot on your stomach, tightness on the chest, you feel like you can't breathe. It could either be anxiety or feeling excited about something. You can change anxiety to excitement just like this. How do you do it? By lying to yourself. Simply just lie to yourself. It's not a lie that comes from a place where you don't love yourself. For example, let's say I promise myself that I will be eating healthier and I know that I'm not doing that, but I'm lying to myself that, oh, you know what, you're eating so good. No, that's just a straight up lie. It's a type of lie that comes from a place of love and wanting to see yourself excel. This is kind of like doing affirmations. Like the first time you start doing affirmations, when you go in front of the mirror and you tell yourself, oh, I love myself. No, I feel like I don't love myself. You look so beautiful. No, I don't feel like I look so beautiful. I am worthy. Girl, you're not worthy of anything. There will be this contradiction going on between you, what you're actually saying, versus your head, and then you will slowly start seeing the changes. Why? Because that's confirmation bias. You will trick yourself into believing the lie. Even if I ask you right now to notice everything red around you, and you start noticing everything red around you, already, just by looking at the camera, I noticed the 2 red candles behind me, and that wasn't done on purpose, I promise. Just because my brain is looking for something to confirm my beliefs. That's confirmation bias. So by telling myself I love myself daily, then my brain will eventually start looking for things that prove me that I love myself. Oh, you ate a healthy meal today. Oh my god, I love myself so much. Oh, I got complimented. Oh my god, I love myself so much. That's because I love myself. That's why it happened. I got offered a new job, new opportunity. Oh my god, I am worth it. I deserve this. I am worthy of receiving that. And you start believing those lies that you're telling yourself. So lie to yourself. They both feel the same way in the body, but they have different frequencies. The anxiety is somewhere over here versus excitement, which is somewhere over here. And you notice how I put them from left to right and not from bottom to top? That is because it's so much easier to slide from a horizontal scale than to a vertical one. Like moving from down up, it feels like, oh, I have to climb this huge mountain and this feels so big and so tiring that I cannot do this, versus sliding from left to right feels easy. It's kind of like water, it flows. And this is a trick I got from singing. My teacher would always tell me that higher notes are not up, they're more back. Why? Because they need more space. So taking that and putting it into different frequencies and different emotions, it's easier to put them on a sliding scale because you can very easily come from an excitement part to anxiety. Guess what? It is just as easy to go back to excitement just by lying to yourself and thinking about it, that it is just like a swift motion. It's not this big, huge thing that I need to go upwards. It's more like, oh, I'm feeling anxious. Well, I am so excited to do this thing. Affirm yourself about your excitement for doing things. Affirm yourself about being excited of doing things. Once you realize that, you know what, maybe I wasn't anxious doing this. and I was actually excited, you will see everything changing. I grew up believing that I am a very anxious person and that I have social anxiety because I was always labeled as a quiet, shy, antisocial, introverted person in everywhere I went, all my friend groups. I even had friends speaking up for me. Why? Because I would get so anxious about it. I remember driving in my car and being like, oh my God, I don't want to go there, because I would get so anxious of being outside my comfort zone. Guess what? What if I was actually excited to be there and I just wasn't registering it the right way? Because it's all up here. I get to choose if it's anxiety or excitement. I have the power in my brain to choose if the feelings that my body is feeling are anxiety or excitement. And at the moment, I was choosing anxiety until I realized that, you know what, you have the option and you have the free will to pick excitement over anxiety. And that works for anything, whether you have to go on stage to speak to a huge crowd, or you're having a play to perform, or posting this video. Instead of choosing anxiety, choose excitement. Share your art with excitement. Your art, your dream, your gifts, your talents are there for you to share. You are the only vessel that can share them to this world. And if you do it through anxiety, it will simply just make the journey of sharing them with the world, with everyone around you, so much harder, versus if it comes from a place of excitement and love, it will be so much easier for you to share your passions, share your beliefs, share your authenticity with the world around you, because you're excited to do so. Anxiety is actually boredom. You get bored. So then you start overthinking, you start creating, especially if you're a creative person, which we all are creative people in one way or another, whether it is creating art, creating books, creating businesses, creating new opportunities for other people. We are all creating at all times. We are all creative people. So when we get bored, we tend to start thinking, overthinking. Now we don't do that as much because it's so easy to get on the phone and get distracted, which, by the way, that kills your art. That kills your creative spirit, your creative flow, your connection with your surroundings, your connection with your feelings, your body, so on and so forth. There are so many downsides to doom scrolling. And then you get stuck up here. It gets so tense. There's so much energy simply stuck over here that you don't know what to do. And the only way to release that tension, that excess energy, is through anxiety, because it feels more productive. When you get anxious, you need to move your body. You need to get that excess energy out of your body, whether it is go out for a run, walk, whatever. Go to the gym, work out, go out for a coffee, socialize a little bit. Just get the energy moving out of your body, or start writing. When you write, you force your brain to slow down. And guess what's happening when you have anxiety? Your brain runs at 1,000 miles per second. So you need something to actively slow down your brain. So pick up a pen, a pencil, and a piece of paper, and start writing down. Take your time with it. Give yourself the space, the freedom to do that. You get to do that. You get to feel excited for your projects. You get to feel love about the things that you want to do. I have dealt with anxiety almost my whole life, until I realized that anxiety is actually excitement. And then I started going out by myself, and I will go sit at a coffee shop by myself, and instead of telling myself that I feel anxious, I would tell myself, I am so excited to do this by myself because I get to do this by myself. Like, she is so cool, I get to do this by myself. And all of a sudden, I would catch myself talking with strangers for hours on end, out of nowhere. Me being antisocial and having social anxiety was able to just be out there and do that. I was able to perform better at my work because I was communicating, I was networking with people the whole entire time. Your anxiety is lying to you. So choose to be excited about the thing that you're so scared to do. Fear is a man-made concept. It doesn't exist. So simply just be excited to be alive, to explore life, and get out there and make your dreams come true. If nobody told you today you are loved, I adore you. I don't just love you, you're amazing. Thank you for being here. Follow your dreams with excitement, with passion. That thing that you have inside of you, go make that happen.